We have both good and bad news to share. The bad news is that just one of the 7 natural wonders of the world still exists today. The good news is that a brand new list of the 7 must-see new marvels of the world has surfaced. Get your maps out and start planning your route to see all of the best sights the planet has to offer. The latest wonders are very intriguing. The world has recognized the new 7 wonders of the world as deserving of praise. Make sure to put these at the top of your bucket list because just one of the original wonders is still standing. See them while you can. Before we begin exploring the secrets of the 7 world wonders, we would like to remind you to subscribe while hitting the bell icon for more interesting content and mind-teasing videos. Did you subscribe? Great! Let's begin. Pyramid of the Moon. Less than an hour's drive north of Mexico City is the huge Teotihuacan archaeological site. Little is known about the history of the ancient city, but it is estimated that it flourished between 100 BC and AD 650, more than a millennium before the Aztecs moved there. With a height of more than 216 feet, 66 meters, the Pyramid of the Sun is the site's largest building. However, in recent years, the smaller, 140 feet /43 m, Pyramid of the Moon has revealed the most intriguing secrets. Chan Chan. You've probably heard of Machu Picchu, the renowned Inca citadel in Peru, but Chan Chan, a vast pre-Columbian monument further north, frequently goes unnoticed. Chan Chan, which had its heyday in the 15th century and was once the booming center of the Chim civilization, is now a maze of massive walls and tunnels that are at risk from the region's frequent downpours. However, study is ongoing, and recent site explorations have been incredibly successful. Tutankhamun's tomb. King Tutankhamun's final resting location in the Valley of the Kings, further south, is still revealing mysteries. Others are genuinely out of this world. 2 daggers were discovered inside the sarcophagus when Howard Carter uncovered the tomb in 1925, one of which was laying on the right thigh of the king. Studies have recently established that the iron used to make this weapon is most likely from a meteorite. Scientists hypothesize that the dagger's 13.4-inch, 34.2 centimeters, long blade's raw materials were alien since it contains a significant amount of nickel, which is not present in any other known human-made objects. Giza's ancient burial ground. The renowned Giza Plateau is still revealing its secrets further north. The plateau is one of the planet's most archaeologically rich areas and is home to both the Great Sphinx and the renowned Pyramids of Giza. An ancient Egyptian cemetery that was supposed to be 4,500 years old was discovered in 2019. The significant find was a tomb from the 5th dynasty that contained the mummies of 2 significant historical personalities. Benuika, a prominent person who held the positions of judge and priest during his lifetime, and Mui, whose many titles included head of the large state, are believed to be the mummified couple. Experts also discovered statues, exquisite wooden coffins, and the remains of wooden masks in addition to the mummies themselves. Keep an eye on this space as more research into this ancient burial site is conducted. Bent Pyramid. This impressive building in Dashur may not be the most well-known of Egypt's pyramids, but it nevertheless holds many mysteries. The Bent Pyramid, named for its peculiar shape and reopened to the public in 2019 for the first time since the 1960s, is located about 25 miles 40 kilometers south of the Egyptian capital Cairo. It was constructed for the pharaoh Sneferu approximately 2600 BC, making it roughly 4,600 years old. But despite its long history, its treasures are just now coming to light. An entire host of artifacts have been discovered during excavations at the massive Dashur Pyramid complex, which also includes the Black Pyramid and the Pyramid of King Amenemhat II. The 331-foot, 101 m edifice has benefited from a year of restoration efforts. These comprised a system of covert graves and many late-period sarcophagi carrying corpses, 664 to 332 BC. Along with funerary masks, archaeologists also discovered stone-cutting tools. Taj Mahal. Is it correct to say that Shah Jahan, the emperor, created the Taj Mahal in memory of his late wife as a sincere and magnificent expression of love? However, one of the well-known myths surrounding the stunning architectural structure that was unquestionably selected as one of the 7 wonders of the world is that the romantic emperor amputated the hands of every worker who helped construct the Taj Mahal in order to prevent them from ever again creating anything this beautiful. Additionally, elephants were utilized to transport the bulky building materials to the construction site, harming animals in the process. The Colosseum. No one can ever dispute the Colosseum's architectural magnificence, yet there is some ugliness hidden beneath this beauty. It is regarded as the most recognizable ancient amphitheater in the world and one of the 7 wonders of the world. More than 50,000 people may sit in the amphitheater, which was constructed by Emperor Titus Vespasian between 70 and 82 AD. Gladiator battles, animal hunts, executions, and plays were all held in the Colosseum. It is thought to have been the setting for horrifying and terrible performances. In fact, 10,000 animals would perish in a single day during certain games. Christ the Redeemer. One of the interesting 7 wonders of the world, Christ the Redeemer was created by Heitor da Silva Costa and sculpted by Paul Landowski of France. The statue was initially constructed in France before being transported to Brazil. Christ the Redeemer, a 125-foot-tall structure perched atop a mountain, is not lightning-proof. In fact, lightning strikes it 3 to 6 times every year. Frankly, it was struck by a lightning bolt that shattered one of its thumbs prior to the 2014 IFFA World Cup. Machu Picchu. Built in 1450 and abandoned for a century, Machu Picchu is one of the most well-known lost cities in the world and is also referred to as the Lost City of the Incas. A few hundred years later, in 1983, UNESCO recognized it as a World Heritage Site since it met the requirements. It is said that no wheels were utilized to transport the more than 50-pound stones necessary to construct one of the 7 wonders of the world up the mountain. Actually, it's thought that hundreds of men worked together to push them. The ancient city of Petra. One of the interesting architectural wonders of the Middle East is Petra, sometimes known as the Rose City because it was constructed of pink sandstone. Petra provides evidence that the Middle East was developing rapidly during the Middle Ages. However, Petra's worth was not recognized or taken into account until it was added to the list of the new 7 wonders of the world. The ugly truth is that Bedouins from the Arabian desert used some of the carvings on the treasury's walls as targets for target practice centuries before that. Chichen Itza. The largest Mayan city that has ever been constructed is thought to be Chichen Itza. Its name translates to near the mouth of the Itza well. The fact that this location echoes strange noises may have contributed to tourists and archaeologists choosing it as one of the 7 wonders of the world. Clapping is reported to create 9 echoes in the center of the court if you do it from one end of the ball court. In fact, a clap in front of the Kukulkan Pyramid in the city center produces an echo that sounds like the chirp of the serpent. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is more than 21,000 kilometers long. It took around 20 years to complete. Along the way, the natural environment presented numerous obstacles, including hills, landscapes, plateaus, and more. Over 1 million people perished while constructing one of the 7 wonders of the world, and archaeologists have discovered human remains beneath portions of the wall. Thus, overcoming these obstacles and maintaining such a massive wall also came with losses. The Great Wall of China is now the world's longest graveyard as a result of this catastrophe. With this last part, we have reached the end of our video. Just a reminder, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe while hitting the bell icon for more mind-teasing videos. Thanks for watching. Until the next one.